Hi everyone, welcome to Awaken My Soul Yoga with Sharon. That's me. Taking you here to the very top of Sugar Mountain. It's a little bit of a blustery day, so hopefully you can hear me okay. I've got my little fuzzball on today. We're going to do a strictly standing practice, a nice stretch, something that you could do first thing in the morning or at the end of the day, or say you've been sitting at your desk all day and you just want to get up and move around. We're not going to do any warriors. It's going to be a little tough up here for me to do that. This is just strictly standing, something that you can get up out of your chair, get up off your couch, and do a little movement and just get that little circulation going, breath going, and so on. So here we go. Turn up that volume and let's get started. So we're going to stand with our feet together just to get ourselves grounded. So I'm here on this beautiful rock again at the very top of Sugar Mountain, and we're going to bring our prayer hands towards our hearts, that heart center, that light that is within each and every one of us. Not easy to see sometimes, but we want to try to make it shine, and maybe this little bit of movement will help us do that. So gently close your eyes, and if not closing your eyes, just bring a nice soft gaze ahead of you. I want you to feel into your feet, those 500,000 neurosensors that are in the bottom of your feet. See if you can feel a few of those. Even if you have your shoes on, you can still feel the socks in the shoes underneath you, but if you can, take your shoes off. You can do that in your office. It's no big deal. And then I want you to bring your awareness up through the ankle and through the bottom of the leg. I want you to imagine those muscles wrapping tightly around the bones. So going through our calf. See if you can tighten those muscles. Going through the knee, and as you tighten those muscles, maybe those kneecaps lift up a little bit. And move through the thighs. So tightening those hamstrings and those quadriceps, and those hips will probably shift forward slightly. And then engage that core. Tighten the belly, tighten the side body. Shifting the hips forward, so tucking that belly in, tucking the tailbone in, feeling the side body, allowing that breath to expand the rib cage. And then bring your awareness through that heart center. What makes your light shine? What awakens your soul? You're seeing what awakens my soul. This is my inspiration. This was always my inspiration as I started my yoga journey. And it came to me, and that's why I started this whole journey. And I called it Awakening My Soul. And then come to your mindset. Where's your mind at the moment? Especially if you're taking a little break from your desk, from your office. Let those things go just for a few moments. We're just going to do this for about 10 minutes. I think that's about all we can handle with the wind here. Clear that mind, clear that spirit. Beautiful. I'm going to separate my feet now just for more stability, so you might want to join me there. So I'm separating my feet. They're about hip width apart, actually a little bit further. I'm going to reach my arms up. Breathe, inhale, look up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Reverse your swan dive, look up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale one more time. Inhale, look up. Reverse your swan dive, upward, look up towards your fingertips. Exhale, swan dive down. And let's hang here in the forward fold. So I've got my knees nicely bent, and I've got my feet hip width apart, and I'm just like a rag doll hanging here in between my legs. I'm going to plant the left hand down the center in between my feet and reach the right fingertips up high. Straighten that right knee a little bit. Bend deeper into that left knee. See if you can tap into this outer right hip. It's your IT band. Bring that right hand down to replace it down the center. Now the left fingertips will go up high. We got a nice twist going here. Straighten that left knee. Bend deeper into that right knee. Look up if you can to the left fingertips and breathe into that twist. Beautiful. Bring that left hand down. Both hands are down the center. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Bring it on up. Beautiful. Bring your prayer hands to your heart. So let's get some spinal twisting here. We're going to twist over to the right. So I'm going to slightly bend my knees, and then I'm going to open my arms up to a T and stretch them out wide. And I'm going to look back behind me. Not hard to do with this beautiful view. Looking towards the right thumb. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. And then twist it over to our left side. So I got a little bend in the knee, so I've got nice stability here on the base. Keeping those hips square. Twisting over to our left. Looking back over the left shoulder towards that left thumb. Let's put a little movement to this. Here we go. Back to center. Sweep your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Arms go out straight. Inhale. Twist. Exhale. Back up. Exhale. Open the arms up. Inhale. Twist. Inhale. Back up. Back over to our right. Inhale up, and then back over to our left. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. Prayer hands at your heart. Feel that sturdiness in the lower half of the body. How we feeling? Feeling good? Fantastic. I want to stretch into the front of the chest, especially if we've been working on our computers and leaning forward or reading a book or whatever it may be. I want to open up the chest here. I want to expand the spine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those hands and I'm going to clasp them behind me. And I'm going to straighten my elbows. I'm going to press the hands beyond my tailbone. Slight bend in my knees. I hinge my hips and my chest, everything forward, coming forward and seeing if I can fold all the way down forward. Bring the crown of the head towards the floor, towards the earth. Reach the fingertips up and over. I've got a good stretch here, but maybe they're just resting here at the base of your spine. That's okay. You're probably really tight right there. Forward fold. Let that head dangle. Maybe shake your head. Yes. Shake it. No. Beautiful. One more breath. Nice. Release your hands. Bring them to your hips. Come on up only halfway. So we're halfway up and we're hinged here at the waist. I'm going to open up my arms like an airplane. Getting into this core strength. Again, this practice is if you've been sitting all day and you just want to kind of get up and just get some movement going. This is core strength, core power. Maybe you draw the weight towards your toes. Maybe you lift your heels off the floor a little bit. So you're engaging the quads and the glutes here as well as the core body. I'm going to reach my hands forward, frame my head with my arms, so my biceps are by my ears and my fingertips are forward. So I might look a little awkward just because I'm on a rock, so it's a little offsetting, but don't worry about that. You do what works for you in this hinging forward core strength. One more breath here. And then exhale, forward fold. Hang like that ragdoll again. But this time, let's see if you can straighten those knees a little bit more than you did the first time. Since we've warmed up a little bit. moved a little bit. So I'm going to plant my fingertips ahead of my toes, and I'm working into just stretching behind the knee. So I'm straightening one knee while I bend the opposite and kind of feel that stretch there. Beautiful. We're going to roll ourselves up. Roll yourself up. Beautiful stretch for the outside hip here. Plant that left foot nice and strong, and you're going to cross the right foot ahead of it. So I'm crisscrossed and the edges of my feet are together. So then I'm going to sweep my arms up. Inhale, exhale, swan dive down. Folding forward with this nice crossed legs. You should feel it now in this right hip. Walk your fingertips around. So maybe walk them over to the left a little bit, and then walk them over to the right. See what feels really good. Whichever place you walk your fingertips, push your hips in the opposite direction. You feel that? I do. Feels good. One more breath here. Walk the hands back to center. Secure those feet nice and firm. Boy, I'm using all my neurosensors up here. And then I'm going to slowly roll myself up. Uncross, and let's go to the opposite side. So my right foot's sturdy, and my left foot is going to cross over. Knees can be slightly bent or they can be straight. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Just getting that blood flow going to the fingertips. Exhale. Fold it forward. Chin to your chest. Walk your hands around. Whichever side your hands are on, push the hips in the opposite direction. You feel that? And then walk them over maybe to the other side. And then just stay for the last 3 breaths. Which side feels better? And breathe. Bring the hands back to the center. Root those feet into the floor, into my rock, and then roll myself up. Woo! It's a challenge just standing up here. So uncross my legs. I'm going to go for a wide stance now. So this is going to be interesting. Let's find a good spot on the rock. Nice wide stance. You're flat on your floor, behind your desk, or in front of your sofa. Fabulous. Wide stance. Beautiful. Open your arms up, everyone. Look at you. Look like a starfish. Open those fingertips wide. I've got my toes slightly turned in just for stability. And then I'm going to sweep the arms up and then sweep them down. Come down to the center. Forward fold with my wide stance. I'm going to walk my hands over to that right foot. So maybe you grab onto the foot or the ankle. And I'm going to draw the chest towards that right knee. Feel that stretch. Release, and then go to the opposite side. So walk the hands over to the left. I'm going to grab onto the ankle, the foot. I can actually grab onto this rock. And I'm going to drop my chest towards this left knee. And breathe. Well, that feels really good. Bring it back to center. And root those feet into the floor, into the earth. Sweep the arms up. Reverse your swan dive. We're going to do a goddess pose up here. I just feel it. So now I'm going to spin those toes outward slightly. And then I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to start to lower my hips down into the center. Prayer hands are at my heart. And I'm really tapping into these hip flexors, the core. Try to straighten your back as much as you can. Breathe in deep. Hold it for a breath. So my toes are slightly turned out. Prayer hands are at my heart for stability. One more breath. And then on an inhale, I'm going to straighten those knees. Come back to that starfish. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back down to goddess. 2 more times. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, bring it down. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Straighten those knees. Whew. I think that's a good little workout there. Just in the middle of the day, maybe at the end of the day. I'm bringing my feet back together. I'm going to keep them about hip width apart. Feels much more sturdy for me here. Bring those prayer hands towards your heart. That soul center, that light. Hope you enjoyed this brief little practice. Again, something to get you up, out of your chair, away from a little work. Get that blood flow going. I know I enjoyed it. I enjoy the challenges, and I hope you enjoy my adventures here and seeing all of the things that awaken my soul. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everyone. Namaste.